Hey guys, welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh video. And today we're going to be discussing the new TCG Banlist. And as you can see here, I'm on YGO organization. I'm just checking out this ban list for the first time, and oh my gosh, finally! But oh yes, okay. So let's start this off. So for the new Forbidden, we have Magispector Unicorn Kieran, and then we have the Tyrant Neptune. If you guys don't know what the Tyrant Neptune is, he's basically just a card that was going to be used for OTKs using a Lyrical Lucinia card, and it was just kind of stupid. Its only out was a Kaiju or something of the sorts. And we also have Vanity's Emptiness being banned. And I kind of hate that because Vanity's Emptiness was an amazing out to most decks, and it was amazing out to getting Kaiju'd and shit. Uh, that just kind of sucks in my opinion. But most people guessed it, and yeah, I guess it did have to go, but yeah. Alright, and into limited we have Maxi. I, I just don't think Maxi really deserves to be limited. It just does not. It's basically just limited because everybody's playing it, and Konami sees that and kind of decides, A, it's basically becoming a hugely wide used card. Let's limit it. Hope that people stop playing it, and yeah, maybe we'll bring it back later on. And onto some of the other cards that are kind of awesome that it's coming back. We have Rescue Cat, which is, if I remember right, the errata wasn't that bad. We have Bryanak, and I'm pretty happy about that because that can kind of help out against Demise decks. Because if you guys don't already know, they can just set 5, pass. If they don't have a Solemn Strike to stop Bryanak's effect or stop you from getting Bryanak on field, then you can just bounce their whole fucking field and basically just attack if you want to. We also have Brain Control. I don't really remember Brain Control's errata, but I, I'm not sure what it is. Hold on, I can probably check its errata real quick. Deck at it. Brain Control. Is this the errata? Oh yeah, it has to be normal summon slash set. So you can't take control of Infernoids except for Decatron. So that's kind of funny. We have Future Fusion, which just absolutely breaks Infernoids. If you see an Infernoid player actually playing that, you gotta get rid of it quick. Because if they can get the effect off the send for their fusion, they're going to be sending their whole deck for Tierra and basically just going off. And then next turn, a summon of Tierra. And when Tierra is summoned, that makes it even worse for you. Then we have Imperial Order, which is still fucking broke. We have new semi-limited stuff. Wisdom Eye Magician, I can see that it doesn't really matter now because pendulums aren't going to be as broke as they were with 3 Wisdom Eyes and all that. Being able to just get super searches off everything. Uh, Zodiac Rapier at 2, this kind of fixes it. I don't think that Zodiacs can do as much as they did with Rapier at 2, because now it'll be incredibly hard for them to go Daigoso Emerald and all the other rank 4s that they really like. I mean, it isn't dead, but it's pretty bad for him now. At least it wasn't as hit as hard as in the OCG with them limiting him, but yeah. And we have Interrupted Kaiju Slumber at 2 now, which I didn't really care about Interrupted Kaiju Slumber because you could sometimes get past it, and it wasn't a big thing that I saw. It was basically just another Dark Hole or Regeki, but I knew it was going to get hit because imagine Raigeki or Dark Hole at 3, it'd be played in basically every deck to out every field. Well, technically every field. And last but not least, we have Unlimited, which is Sangan Errata. And Sangan's errata wasn't too bad in my opinion. Unfortunately, if you search like a hand trap during your opponent's turn, you won't be able to use it during your opponent's turn. You have to wait a turn before you can even use it. So, yeah, but I think it isn't all too bad because you can still tour guide it and it's a nice little surge. So, I do like it for that. So, yeah. I think the ban list here was actually really good because we got a lot of the rides that we kind of were expecting, and as for a lot of these, I really do like them. Like, uh, Rescue Cab might be a little fun with the new Rescue Archetype spell card, whatever it's called. I can't remember it for the life of me. Bryanak, he's an amazing level 6. I believe he's level 6. If he isn't, then I'll be a little sad. We have Brain Control coming back, which is pretty strong still if you're playing against like Monarchs or something. uh, yeah, Monarchs in 2017. Who knows? You could probably take a Monarch and beat him down with it, and or maybe tribute it or something. I believe that you can overlay with them still and synchro with them, so Brain Control is going to be pretty good. I might even have to pick one up, so yeah. Future Fusion I know I'm going to have to pick up for Infernoids. It's amazing. Imperial Lore I'm going to have to also pick up. Amazing card. And yeah, like Brain Control, Future Fusion, Imperial Lore, Bryanak, all these cards are amazing. And I love that Sangan's finally coming back. We had the errata for him, but he didn't come back, which kind of made us a little mad. But now we finally got him back in this huge return of errata cards. So, yeah. And they banned a lot, they hit a lot of the cards that were kind of problematic, like Rapier. Zodiacs aren't completely dead before their other support comes out, so that's probably going to save them a few bucks. Uh, and Kieran finally being banned makes me happy. Actually, when does this come into effect again? Uh, I don't know. Let's get to source real quick. Effective March 31st. So in 10 days, it'll be effective. So I have like, oh, so I since my tournaments are on Saturday, I'll have one this week, and then after that, no more. Woohoo! Well, Zodiacs will, well, I don't, you know what I mean. The ban list will be infected, and Zodiacs will kind of drop down. So yeah. But if you guys like this, then don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe for more from us at MGK Series. And with that, bye bye.